Sondra Locke truly hated him more than anyone. Sondra Locke was born on May 28, 1947, in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and was a figure of intrigue both on and off the screen. Her birth, however, has sparked a degree of mystery, as some sources cite her birth year as 1944 and her birthplace as Madison, Alabama. She was born to Raymond Smith, a man in the military, and Pauline Bain, a pencil factory worker hailing from Huntsville, Alabama. Before Locke's birth, her parents had separated, leaving her with limited knowledge of her biological father. Her mother, a strong presence in Locke's life, later remarried a local construction company owner named Alfred Locke. Together with her half-brother Donald, who came from Pauline's brief marriage to W.B. Elkins, the siblings took on Alfred Locke's last name, forming a family unit despite the complexities of their early family dynamics. This upbringing, marked by resilience and adaptation, perhaps foreshadowed Locke's future in a demanding industry. Locke's education began at Shelbyville Central Senior High School, where she quickly distinguished herself both academically and socially. Known for her intelligence, she achieved the role of class valedictorian not just once, but during her junior and senior years, an accomplishment that underscored her commitment to her studies and her drive for excellence. She was also a cheerleader, demonstrating her versatility in both academic and extracurricular activities. She became well regarded among her peers, who admired her diligence, bestowing upon her the title of Duchess of Studiousness upon her graduation in 1962. This accolade symbolized not only her academic dedication but also her poised and determined character, a foundation that would later support her in the challenging world of entertainment. With dreams of the stage, Locke pursued drama studies at Middle Tennessee State University. Though she didn't complete her degree, her time there was formative, as she performed in numerous stage productions with Circle Players, Inc. This group was a launchpad for local talent, and it was here that Locke's affinity for the arts truly began to flourish. During this period, she met Gordon Anderson, a sculptor who would become a close friend and confidant. Their bond would grow to be an enduring one. Anderson remained a significant presence in her life even as her career advanced and her personal life evolved, symbolizing a relationship built on shared dreams and mutual respect. Following her time with Circle Players, Locke relocated to Nashville, where she immersed herself in a variety of creative and professional pursuits. For nearly 3 years, she worked at WSMTV, gaining valuable on-camera experience, and also found success as a model for the fashion pages of the Tennessean. Her presence in Nashville's entertainment and media industries allowed her to develop skills that would later benefit her acting career. In these formative years, she was crafting a personal brand that balanced beauty, intellect, and determination, a combination that would serve her well as she transitioned to Hollywood. In 1967, Locke made a daring move to New York to fully pursue her ambition to act. This leap brought her to participate in a nationwide talent search hosted by Warner Brothers, a rare opportunity for young actors at the time. Her talent and unique appeal caught the attention of the judges, leading her to secure the coveted role of Mick Kelly in The Heart is a Lonely Hunter, a film adaptation of Carson McCullers' renowned novel. Released in 1968, the film achieved critical acclaim, earning Locke widespread recognition. Her portrayal of the sensitive and complex character garnered an Academy Award nomination and 2 Golden Globe nominations, for both Best Supporting Actress and Most Promising Newcomer. This was a remarkable feat for an actress in her first major role, firmly establishing her as a promising talent in Hollywood. Despite her stunning debut and the accolades that followed, Locke faced a challenging path. While her initial success promised a bright future, significant film offers were scarce in the years immediately following. Nonetheless, Locke persevered, taking roles that allowed her to continue building her craft. In the early 1970s, she starred as Mel Eyes in Cover Me, Babe, a project that, though less recognized, allowed her to experiment with her acting range. She found more commercial success with her role in the psychological thriller Willard, 1971, which told the story of a young man with an unusual bond with rats. Her next films, A Reflection of Fear, 1972, and The Second Coming of Suzanne, 1974, continued to showcase her versatility, though they remained outside the Hollywood mainstream. During this period, Locke also ventured into television, making guest appearances on popular TV series like The FBI, Canon, Kung Fu, and Barnaby Jones. These roles, though brief, were significant as they allowed her to maintain visibility in the industry and reach a broader audience. She worked with notable director Norman Lloyd in Night Gallery's episode, A Feast of Blood, 1972, and the film Gondola, 1973, both of which showcased her ability to convey emotion in short formats. These roles underscored her adaptability, resilience, and willingness to diversify her career even when major film opportunities were limited. Throughout her early career, Locke displayed a rare mix of perseverance and talent, navigating the complexities of Hollywood with a quiet strength. Her journey from Shelbyville to the big screen was a testament to her determination to succeed, a trait that would define her not only as an actress but also as a trailblazer in the years to come. Sondra Locke's career took a dramatic turn in 1975 when she was cast in The Outlaw Josie Wales, a Western film directed by Clint Eastwood. In the movie, Locke played Laura Lee, a pioneer woman who is saved by Eastwood's character, Josie Wales, a hardened man on a relentless quest for vengeance following his family's murder. Locke's role, though modest in scope, brought her national recognition and marked the beginning of a significant professional and personal relationship with Eastwood. Their chemistry on-screen resonated with audiences, and this film not only set the tone for Locke's Hollywood career but also deeply influenced her personal life. From this point forward, Locke and Eastwood's lives and careers became intertwined, as she primarily worked in projects involving Eastwood, exploring roles that showcased her versatility and their shared dynamic. Following the success of The Outlaw Josie Wales, Locke starred alongside Eastwood in The Gauntlet, 1977, in which she played Gus Malley, a foul-mouthed prostitute who becomes a vital partner to Eastwood's character, a down-and-out cop assigned to protect her as they travel through dangerous territory. Though the film initially received lukewarm critical reviews, it turned out to be a commercial hit. Locke's performance as the tough and sarcastic Gus allowed her to break away from the demure image of Laura Lee in Josie Wales and show her range in a grittier, more action-oriented role. Her character's bold personality and resilience helped solidify Locke's status as a capable and adaptable actress, who could hold her own in a male-dominated genre. Her on-screen relationship with Eastwood added authenticity to the film's storyline, drawing viewers into the tense but humorous journey. In 1978, Locke again appeared alongside Eastwood in the unconventional action comedy Every Which Way But Loose, where she played Lynn Halsey Taylor, a struggling country singer who becomes the romantic interest of Eastwood's character, Philo Beddoe. Locke's portrayal of Lynn was a departure from her previous roles, and the character's vulnerability and ambition gave Locke a chance to explore a different side of her acting skills. The film became the second highest-grossing film of the year, demonstrating Locke and Eastwood's box office appeal as a duo. Locke even recorded several songs for the soundtrack, showcasing her musical talent and reinforcing her character's identity as a singer. The film's success was followed by a 1980 sequel, Any Which Way You Can, where Locke reprised her role as Lynn. The sequel proved equally successful, cementing Locke's image as a versatile actress and marking one of the high points of her career. Locke and Eastwood reunited in 1980 for Bronco Billy, a film that featured Locke as Antoinette Lilly, a wealthy, abrasive heiress who reluctantly joins a ragtag Wild West show. The film allowed Locke to embody a cold, unsympathetic character who gradually softens, showcasing her ability to portray complex emotional transformations. Although Bronco Billy didn't reach the commercial heights of their previous collaborations, it demonstrated Locke's commitment to exploring new types of roles and underscored her evolving screen presence. Locke and Eastwood's partnership continued, reaching a climactic point in Sudden Impact, 1983, the fourth and highest-grossing installment in the Dirty Harry franchise. In this darker film, Locke played Jennifer Spencer, a traumatized rape victim who seeks revenge on her attackers. The role was emotionally demanding, allowing Locke to channel intense vulnerability and steely determination. This dramatic turn highlighted her ability to take on challenging roles and brought her critical acclaim for her nuanced performance, even as the film stirred public debate on its intense themes. In 1982, Locke showcased her range further when she accepted the role of legendary singer Rosemary Clooney in the CBS biopic Rosie, The Rosemary Clooney Story. Personally requested by Clooney herself, Locke took on the challenge of portraying the singer's highs and lows, capturing Clooney's struggles with addiction and her eventual resurgence. This television film expanded Locke's repertoire, allowing her to step outside the sphere of Eastwood-centered projects and reminding audiences of her individuality and talent as an actress. Expanding her career beyond acting, Locke made her directorial debut with Rat Boy, 1986, a quirky drama about a young boy who is half rat, half human. Produced by Eastwood's Malpasa Company, the film was better received in Europe than in the United States, gaining a small cult following. Locke's work behind the camera demonstrated her creativity and vision, establishing her as more than just an actress. She continued to explore directing with Impulse, 1990, a thriller starring Teresa Russell. This film further showcased Locke's growing confidence as a director and her keen interest in exploring complex, often troubled characters. Following her directorial projects, she worked on several independent and television films, including Death in Small Doses, 1995, and Trading Favors, 1997, establishing herself as a dedicated storyteller both in front of and behind the camera. In her later years, Locke took on small roles in direct-to-video films, including The Prophet's Game and Clean and Narrow, both released in 1999. These appearances allowed Locke to continue engaging with her craft even after stepping back from mainstream cinema. Throughout her career, Locke's choices in roles and projects displayed her commitment to challenging the boundaries of the leading lady archetype, embracing roles that conveyed vulnerability, resilience, and, above all, authenticity. Sondra Locke was a multifaceted actress and filmmaker whose personal life was marked by complex relationships, health challenges, and a struggle for autonomy in an industry known for its harsh realities. Her marriage to sculptor Gordon Lee Anderson on September 25, 1967, was unconventional yet significant in its representation of their enduring friendship. Although Anderson was reportedly gay, their union symbolized a deep bond built on mutual respect and understanding rather than traditional romantic love. They navigated the complexities of life together, challenging societal norms in their own way. This unique partnership set the stage for Locke's later relationships, notably her well-publicized 13-year-long live-in relationship with Clint Eastwood, which would significantly impact both her personal and professional life. In her autobiography, The Good, the Bad, and the Very Ugly, A Hollywood Journey, published in 1997, Locke opened up about her life, detailing her experiences and the often difficult choices she faced. She candidly shared that during the 1970s, she underwent 2 abortions, decisions she attributed to Clint Eastwood's influence. The relationship, while passionate, was fraught with emotional turmoil and manipulation, leading to decisions that would haunt her later. Locke eventually opted for a tubal ligation, a permanent solution to prevent pregnancy, which underscored the gravity of her circumstances. The revelation that Eastwood fathered 2 children with another woman during the 1980s only intensified the sense of betrayal and emotional distress Locke experienced. This complicated narrative of love, loss, and sacrifice painted a poignant picture of a woman caught between her desires and the harsh realities of her relationships. The unraveling of Locke's relationship with Eastwood reached a turning point in 1989 when she discovered that he had moved her possessions out of their Bel Air home and changed the locks without her knowledge. This act of betrayal prompted her to file a palimony suit against him, a legal move that sought to secure her financial and emotional interests after years of cohabitation. Locke's battle for recognition and compensation lasted a year and culminated in a settlement that awarded her a film development and directing contract with Warner Brothers. However, in 1999, she would again find herself in a courtroom, this time alleging fraud over the validity of the contract she had settled for earlier. After a drawn-out legal battle that ended in 1996, Locke agreed to an out-of-court settlement for an undisclosed sum, highlighting the often grueling and emotionally taxing nature of her struggles for independence and respect within the industry. Health challenges also loomed large in Locke's life. In 1990, she underwent a double mastectomy and chemotherapy after being diagnosed with breast cancer. The diagnosis was a devastating blow, and she confirmed the reports in September of that year, expressing both vulnerability and resilience. Her commitment to maintaining her physical and mental well-being was evident. A lifelong non-smoker, she practiced transcendental meditation and worked out with weights, though she openly disliked running. During her treatment, she began a relationship with Scott Canine, her surgeon, who was 17 years her junior. Despite the significant age difference, Locke found solace in this new relationship, describing it as a real, supportive, and equal relationship. They made a public debut at Spago, a well-known dining spot for celebrities, signaling her desire to embrace love and companionship despite her health struggles. In February 2001, Locke purchased a 6-bedroom gated mansion in the Hollywood Hills, a place that would become her sanctuary. The home, built in 1925, was redesigned to reflect the aesthetic of her previous residence on Stradella Road, offering her a sense of familiarity and comfort as she navigated her new chapter in life. Unfortunately, as time passed, Locke's health challenges resurfaced. In 2015, after a remarkable 25-year period of apparent remission, her cancer returned with a vengeance, metastasizing to her bones and casting a shadow over her later years. Locke's life came to a tragic end on November 3, 2018, when she passed away from cardiac arrest related to metastatic breast cancer. The years leading up to her death were marked by not only the physical toll of her illness but also the emotional weight of her experiences, particularly regarding her tumultuous relationship with Eastwood. In her final years, she reflected on the extreme stress and emotional turmoil she had endured, attributing significant blame to her past relationship. Due to factors in my personal life, I have sustained 2 years of extreme and unnecessary stress, which my doctors tell me has been my enemy, she lamented. Furthermore, she expressed profound disappointment in Eastwood, revealing that he had ceased all communication following her diagnosis. "He doesn't care if I live or die," she stated, a heartbreaking testament to the emotional scars their relationship left behind. Locke's legacy is one of resilience and complexity, shaped by her artistry, her struggles, and her relentless pursuit of personal agency amidst a backdrop of societal expectations and personal disappointments. Her story is not just one of fame and fortune. It is a narrative that reveals the inner strength required to navigate the treacherous waters of Hollywood while striving for authenticity and connection.